Hey everybody, how's it all going? Coming to you from my messy home office, as you can see. I really must. Oh, I was too far over there. I really must sort this shelf out. I've got this shelf. It's been there for years. It's probably about 10 years old now, and it started off being just full of books. And you can see the bottom half here. Actually, from about this level. Yeah, this level there. Yeah, there's books that goes down for most of it, and the stuff in front of those books. In fact, no, I tell a lie. It's from that level. But I have many over the years, over 20 odd years, built up a vast collection of different IT books. I even got rid of a load of them because they were like C Visual C++4, not even sort of before the .NET days, and um, various other ones which are well out of date. I do have some though up there which are from my university days, which I keep for nostalgic uh, view. But a lot of them actually here, I really should go through them because some of them are a little bit older. They're very older versions, books on versions of like Java and PHP and all sorts of stuff, which are in there. So I should really go through them. Going off and awful again, aren't I? But yeah, so I really should get rid of some of that stuff, and also I should read some more of them because there's quite a lot. And to be fairly honest, there's a cupboard down here which is also full of books, and up above here there's some more covers which have books in them. So I have quite a few that I should really go through and maybe throw away a few. Maybe. Don't know yet. I really need more shelving. Just have them on there. They look good. Excuse me. So anyway, I just thought, come on, I know I waffled on a little bit there. Come on, I kind of wanted to kind of give a sort of a homage, as it were, to people that are DevOps. Now, for the majority of my career, I've been a developer, although I've done some different things through that time, all around development or sort of release management, Scrum Master, that sort of stuff. But I've never had to do up to this point anything to do with the kind of the DevOps stuff, apart from a very small term in a small company where there was some sort of minor DevOps stuff because they had wanted to release another product or sort of a new version of the product, and they wanted it to be on Azure, so they wanted it kind of out in the cloud rather than running on servers somewhere. So I'd never really done any, and then 2 months ago, just come up 2 months ago, I started a new role, and it's although the title I have isn't DevOps, it is a DevOps role. Some of the guys in the team have DevOps, others have, I think it's a digital platform engineer. I think is the title that I've got. It's probably the newer title. But anyway, I'm digressing again, aren't I? I started this new role in as a DevOps, and I can just say, oh my god, I never realised just how diverse it is. When you're working as a developer, you kind of work in a language, maybe two or three sometimes, but a language, and you have a project. You do the work, you release it. It goes off the build, and you continue on that project until it's released. I say project, more referring to stories these days. Projects, obviously, years ago you'd have like where it wasn't agile based, you'd have basically a project, whereas now we have stories which generally relate to a project, and you don't generally just do stories related to that project or the product. But anyway, again, I'm diversing, going off on a tangent. Point is, you just work on the development of particular kind of products, and then you release them. DevOps, there it's a vast amount of stuff that you've got to do in regards to the stores that you have. Um, Dependent on the work, you can have something that is very involved in a particular thing. So, for example, writing a script that needs to do something within the system, just as an example, or writing a test script as I've been doing recently. But then, there's other stuff that goes on around managing AWS stuff. And I am loads of it all kind of going in there. And there's other stuff that I don't even know yet, so I'm kind of still only 2 months in. But so, you know, having kind of found out how diverse it is, I just have to give my, you know, hats off to the guys who've been doing this for years. It's really interesting. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of things to do and learn, but I must admit it's probably the most involved and enjoyable thing I've done in IT for quite a number of years. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing development, but there's just so much more in this. It's really interesting. But as I say, if you're looking to do it, get into doing DevOps, there's a lot there, and it involves development stuff as well. There is some development stuff, like I've been working in some C#. There's things like Ansible, which is a script language, and shell scripting. Yeah, there's tons of stuff. So, you know, someone did say to me that a DevOps developer probably finds there's a lot more involvement than doing normal development, and it's kind of true, I suppose, because there's so many different things you have to do. It's not just like, oh, here's some C# or here's a Java product, work on that. It's like 1 week you might be doing a bit of C#, next week you might be doing a little bit of JavaScript or shell script or Ansible, or, you know, lots of it. So anyway, it was just it's a 6.5 minute video just to say hats off to DevOps, because I'm learning now. it's very much a sort of vast, large thing to learn and do, and I don't think you'd really ever know it all because there's just so much of it. But you know, I must admit that it's so interesting getting to understand how everything fits together in like AWS, and how versatile it is when, you know, creating new cloud-based workspace, etc., like that. Right, that's me done waffling for this one. I did say I've released a couple. I'm trying to play around with formats at the moment. I've got some AI automation tools which I like to play around with, and you may see a video from time to time where I've generated, like I did one I think on Selenium the other day. It's quite fun to kind of play around with that. But also I will do these, like they're kind of like one take videos, and something I used to love doing before. So I'm going to try to do at least one of these a week, and this might be the second one this week, but I'll try at least one a week around midweek time. I'm aiming for Wednesdays, although today's Thursday. Anyway, I'm going to keep you waffling and waffling and waffling, so I'm going to go and get back to my work. Speak to you later.